I was actually 13 years old when I had first gotten pregnant with Jordan. I didn't have my period, like, my period was gone. The second time was the most traumatic thing in my life. Even when I was 9 months pregnant, they told me to get abortions. It was so
13-year-old Eva had sex with a boy during a basketball game. They had only met once. She took emergency contraception afterward, but her period still didn't come. Her mother noticed something was wrong. Eva had stopped asking for sanitary products, and the physical changes were becoming increasingly obvious. Her breasts were noticeably swollen. Her mother immediately handed Eva a pregnancy test, and the result shattered the bond between mother and daughter. The family eventually came to terms with the situation, but 6 months after her first child was born, Eva became pregnant again. This became the most agonizing ordeal of her life. The moment she heard the news, she broke down in tears, screaming at her mother to vent all her pain. Many people constantly pressured her to have an abortion. At the same time, countless outsiders criticized Eva's mother, questioning how she could have allowed her teenage daughter to become pregnant twice at such a young age. In fact, her mother had long established strict rules, prohibiting her from being alone with boys, and no men were allowed in Eva's bedroom. Yet she was still unable to prevent the relationship from spiraling out of control. The father of the children cut off all contact before the second child was born, and walked out on Eva, leaving her alone to shoulder the entire burden of raising 2 children by herself. She had to bear all the pressure on her own.